Hey Havencroft Hawks, this is called Timmy's Road Trip by Mr. Clem. I actually wrote this book when I was studying to be a teacher. Timmy's Road Trip by Carter Clem. Timmy grew up in the great state of Kansas. He enjoyed crawling the plains with his family, discovering his habitat. Timmy's habitat was very flat and had tall, natural grass. Timmy liked Kansas but wondered what other places were like. Timmy decided to take a road trip. The next morning, Timmy woke up early to begin his trip. He told his family goodbye and started to head west. After a week, Timmy started to notice changes. He wasn't crawling on flat plains anymore. The crawl became harder, but it also became prettier. He started to notice mountains. These mountains had snow on top of them. It was beautiful. Timmy was in the state of Colorado. He could not believe how different Colorado was from Kansas. After staying in Colorado for a few weeks, Timmy decided that it was time to move again. He started to crawl west again. After a few days, he started to turn south. A week later, he was crawling through a giant desert with big rock formations. Timmy had made it to Arizona. The next week, Timmy decided it was time to move again. He enjoyed Arizona but was tired of the heat and crawling through the desert. Time to move west again. He started crawling. 3 weeks later, he was crawling on sand towards the ocean. Timmy had never been to the ocean. "This must be California," he shouted. California was Timmy's favorite place so far. He loved the beach and the soft sand. There were palm trees everywhere. Timmy didn't want to leave, but decided he better move north. Traveling for weeks, Timmy finally started seeing forest and lots of pine trees. He could see a mountain in the distance. It was also very rainy. This was the state of Washington. After enjoying Washington, Timmy decided it was time to get back to his family in Kansas. He had a great trip. This made him excited to see the rest of the country. He started on his way back to Kansas. The end. All right, thanks Havencroft Hawks for listening to my book, Timmy's Road Trip. See you later. Go Hawks.